Hello everyone, welcome to a special episode of Moe'S CD Culture Show and Tell. Why is it special? It's because this is the 201st video that I've made on this channel. And I kind of want to go back and present my CD collection, which is how I originally started this channel in the first place for. And before I begin, though, I do want to give a couple of massive shout-outs to, first of all, Larry Graves, who also goes by the name Canadian Stud Muffin. His YouTube channel is awesome. Please check him out. He gave me an awesome shout-out today on his channel, and it really made my day. It really perked up my day, made me in a much better mood than I originally started. And so always, whenever possible, I am going to give a great big shout out to Larry Graves and the Canadian Stud Muffin. I love his channel, and I try to watch every day as much as I can because it really does perk me up. I think he has such a great vibe and a great personality. And if you're not watching the Canadian Stud Muffin, he kind of does what I do with the CDs. Like, he presents his CDs, but he does so much more than I do. He does comedy. He does these special kind of videos here and there. He does a cool little podcast every once in a while, which I need to catch up on his last one. I haven't watched that yet, but I will. And also, I want to give another shout out to the Trash Talkers, Behringer Bynes and Larry Cowan. He goes by the name of Hollywood Six and Smokey Ramirez. They do a program called Rappers React, and I do watch every episode that they make. So, also this weekend on Sunday, they're going to be doing a what they call a Spiral Out Sunday, where they're live and you can chat with them for that one time. They're sometimes on when they do their Tuesdays. They do a Tuesdays with the Tribe, where they're not doing it live, but they're in the chat because when they present that. But on the first Sunday of every month, they do a Spiral Out Sunday, and they're actually doing a live broadcast where they're talking to you directly, basically, as you're chatting in. So I will be there this weekend because I have Labor Day off. Well, Labor Day's on the 4th, but because of where I work, we get the day prior. Well, so I'll have that Sunday off for once, so I will be there. Now, before it gets too long, I want to get into the episode. Like I said, I'm going to be presenting 3 bands today because I don't have too much from them, and you'll see as I get along. Now, the first band I want to present to you what I have in the collection, and I am massively under CD'd with these because I don't have everything from these bands, but I do want everything from these bands. I'm just presenting what I have for now, but I will be getting more in the future. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I will be. So I'm going to present, the first band is Alice Cooper. Now, of course, this is probably one of my favorite albums of Alice Cooper so far that I know of. I mean, I have heard $1 Million Babies, and I have heard Welcome to My Nightmare and all those other ones, like some of the early years. I don't have any of those, unfortunately, but I do have Killer. I have a best of Alice Cooper, which has Poison, Bed of Nails, House of Fire, Love's a Loaded Gun, Feed My Frankenstein, Lost in America, It's Me, $1 Billion Babies, No More Mr. Nice Guy, Stolen Prayer, Snakebite, This Maniac's in Love with You, Trash, Sideshow, and Under My Wheels. And this is not a bad little best of Alice Cooper. When you can't get all of the artists at first, at least start off with a best of. So, and not to forget to mention Hollywood Vampire, the album he did with Johnny Depp, the actor. So Johnny Depp is playing guitar, but all the songs are pretty much sung by Alice Cooper. And there's a cool little introduction at the beginning with Christopher Lee, the late great Christopher Lee. So if you haven't heard this, I really suggest it because they do such great cover songs. It's a brilliant album. I think this is underrated and should be in people's collection more. I love this. Now, I can't finish off with Alice Cooper without mentioning that I do actually have the Nightmare 1975 TV special. It's actually two discs in here. One is for the Nightmare, and then the other one is like a special concert for Welcome to My Nightmare. It's kind of hard to see what the songs are on there, but yeah, this is a great collection for Alice Cooper, and that's pretty much all I have for Alice Cooper at the moment. I love it all though, and I do need to get more Alice Cooper, so be looking forward to that in future episodes. Now, the next band I want to present here is a completely different type of genre, and I only have 3 albums from this band. I know there's more. I really want to get the very first album. That's awesome, but we'll start off with Offspring, not The Offspring. It's Offspring, and this album is Smash. And oh yeah, I really love this album because it has Time to Relax, Nitro, parentheses, Youth Energy, Bad Habit, Gotta Get Away, Genocide, Something to Believe in, Come Out and Play, Self-Esteem, It'll Be a Long Time, Killboy, Powerhead, What Happened to You, So Alone, Not the One, and Smash. Yeah, and this is such an awesome album. I really love Offspring. Now this, they actually call themselves The Offspring from here on in. But Ixnay on the Hombre, which has, the first song is called Disclaimer. Then The Meaning of Life, Mota, Me and My Old Lady, Cool to Hate, Leave It Behind, Gone Away, I Choose. There's a song 9 is called Intermission, so it's an intermission. All I Want, Way Down the Line, Don't Pick It Up, Amazed, and Change the World. And this is such a great album. Look at that. I love the album art on that. So classic, and yeah, it's a great album, and I suggest picking it up. And then of course I have Americana. I basically have the essential albums. All the rest are awesome, and I need to get them too. But I had to make sure I have all these essential albums. And so the first song is called Welcome. Then Have You Ever, Staring at the Sun, Pretty Fly for a White Guy, The Kids Aren't Alright, which is probably one of my favorite songs of them, Feelings, She's Got Issues, Walla Walla, The End of the Line, No Breaks, Why Don't You Get a Job, which is funny. I still love that too. Americana, and Pay the Man. So that is awesome. But also, of course, like with all of these albums I'm showing today, I do have at least a DVD of all the complete music video collection. And I love this. And now, if you can see that, if you can pause it there and you can see what's on there. I'm not going to go through that list, but it has all the best songs. Let's get a little closer. Yeah. I really, really love having this. When I found this, I think I paid $10 for it at used in a CD shop, and I can't get enough of that. I've played that at least once a month since I got it a year ago about. So that's a major plus, having those. Now, last but not least, it's a band that I really love. And I love this first album more than the second album. I only have 2 albums of them. I'm not sure if they have any more, but if they do, guaranteed I want to get them. And that is the Raconteurs, Jack White's band. And it has a console, and this is called Consoler of the Lonely, and that's the first track. It's called Consoler of the Lonely, and then there's Salute Your Solution, You Don't Understand Me, Old Enough, The Switch and the Spur, which is probably my favorite song on the album. I really love that. Then Hold Up, Top Yourself, Many Shades of Black. 5 on the 5 is probably equally my favorite song on here too. So I have basically 2 favorite songs on this. I really love that. There's Attention, Pull the Blanket Off, Kid, is that Rock Kid? Rich Kid Blues. Yeah, Rich Kid Blues. These Stones Will Shout, and Carolina Drama. And this is an awesome album. If you haven't heard this before, I highly suggest checking it out. It's a blues-based rock band, and they're just brilliant on this. Now, it is the only other album I have, and it's called what is that called again? I need to get my my magnifying glass. Yeah, Broken Boy Soldier. Yeah, which is not too bad. I don't like it as much as Consolers of the Lonely, but I still think it's still a fantastic album still. And it starts off with that classic one that they have, Steady As She Goes. There's Hands, Broken Boy Soldier, Intimate Secretary, Together, Level, which is awesome. I love Level. Store Bought Bones, Yellow Fun. Is that, yeah, Yellow Fun, Call It a Day, and Blue Veins to end off with. Yeah, this is still a fantastic album. I still love Consoler of the Lonely better, but this is not bad at all. Very close, like they're very close, but this is a little bit better. Now, of course, like the other ones I showed, I can't end it without showing you that I have the Live at Montreux. It's from 2008, and I love this. I play this a lot because it basically has all the best stuff from these 2 albums. Everything that's on these 2 albums is on this. So as I'll go along, well, you can see that for yourself here. Actually, that's the set list. You can pause it if you want to take a better look at that. So as you see, it's all the best stuff. Maybe a couple of extra stuff that's not on that, but pretty much everything on this is on those 2 albums. So that is a bit more of my collection I wanted to show you today. I'm changing it up a little bit, showing you 3 bands instead of just one at a time. So, as always, please be safe, take care. I will see you on the flip side, and please have a great day, evening, night, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.